Okay, good morning. The time is 6:02 a.m., January 14th, 2025. I am now at liberty to report yesterday's chemical gas, biological gas, extremely lethal gas that they kept emitting and poisoning me with in the property of 1509 S Street Northwest. This is yesterday's events that I could not go online. I had to shelter in place, and I will put on, I am at liberty now to, hold on. A cat just went into his kitty box. We might have to do this later. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. Let me just say this. They're poisoning me yesterday and today. I'll come back and tell you about it. Oh, he jumped out of his box. Now he's at his sister's. He's trying to fight. This is honestly not the time to be doing this. If my babies are going to get loco in the casa, Mama loves me more. Anyways, okay, let's go back. So I was poisoned today. I was poisoned yesterday. They're going on a frenzy of poisonous, lethal gases that they emit into this property. You hear everything that goes along with it, okay? Which I have been allowed to report some of those events that go along with the poisoning. But today, as with yesterday, I am forbidden in all caps from reporting anything that's happening in this ISIS terrorist complex or in this property 1509. I cannot talk about anything except, Miggy, stop it. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this with my gato going loco in the casa. Por favor, mi amor. I learned my little bit of Spanish. I want to learn more. Okay, Mama loves you, babies. Mama loves you. Okay, so let's go back. Good Lord. I know. Good Lord. I have to go on the internet like this. Okay, you think I do care. It's 6 in the freaking morning. I'm going racing to the bathroom, being poisoned every day. I got my baby cats in here. It's not good. I don't like the way I sound. I want to do so much better, but I do what I can, okay? This is the situation. This is all I can do. Let's start again for the third or fourth time. Comes a really loud muffler. Tuesday morning, these fucking creeps. Okay, all right, so back to this again. I'm trying, okay, if it just settled down in here. Okay. They poisoned me like going out of style yesterday. They poisoned me so many times yesterday. I had to be up there 10 times, 8 times. It's just crazy people have their hands on the most illegal fucking poisonous gas. Massive events are going on. I'm forbidden in all caps, like forbidden from saying a word about it. The only thing I can say, this includes today, I might not even go back online, which is honestly, I'm comfortable with that. I got massive sleep yesterday in between the attacks of poison, okay? I got massive rest. I think if anyone follows this, you can kind of tell when I feel a little bit better. Yeah. But then they poisoned me the whole time I was trying to rest. When I was up, presto, race. This morning, we're back to it, race. I have raced this morning 3 times. Yeah, at least 4 times. 4 times I raced in there, but they got me twice when I was in there. So they're using the bathroom as a place to fill it up too with the gas. There's massive events going on the whole time, okay? This morning and yesterday. How many days have I been reporting it? I'm losing track. It's okay. I don't have to keep track. I notate it. I document it. That's all I've got to do. It is being kept track of. But I don't have to recollect it every fucking day when I'm the victim of this fucking gas. Do you know how painful this shit is? But every time I'm in the bathroom, there's massive stuff and things going on. Oh yeah. And there's massive stuff and things going on before I get hit. And there's massive stuff and things going on just around the clock here. But like I have said, cannot say a word. Okay? Only thing I'm allowed to say is that the poison is going on and on and on and on. And that I'm silenced off the internet, which is fine because I got massive rest. But it doesn't mean I'm in here resting and things are better. It means they're still going crazy, these terrorists. But I'm resting at the same time, and we got to thank God for that. Because I was able to get a lot of sleep yesterday. Thank you, God. Anything I can get helps. With this kind of poisoning I went through, just this morning, I'm in there, is so painful. The threshold from 1 to 5 is a 3. It's really, really painful. You are so scared with what these humans are doing. They're very evil humans that go to hell. Oh my God, it is so painful. And they're so vicious and hateful. And they just keep poisoning a person. And that's me. I'm the person, I'm the victim. And so I'm recovering. It takes time after they load you up with these toxins. I'm just laying here now. Yes, okay. But it's my due diligence reporting the truth about Washington, D.C. and the government here, okay? But because I do diligently report the truth about the U.S. government and their military and their law enforcement, we know all this. Everybody does. Thank God they do. God is great. Thank God. Okay, they know the cops. Everybody's fucking protecting these kind of vicious terrorists. It's wrong. It's not right. The people responsible must go to prison. Here comes another muffler. You can't fucking handle a place like this. No, I want out of here. All right, so the poisoning does terrible shit to my physical body. I have to recover. Thank God I could yesterday, okay? But I had to also shelter in place. So I'm going to put up what I was trying to say, but there was all this distraction. I'm going to put up what I watched on TV yesterday. I thought it was pretty cool. Jesus picks out my TV shows when I'm sheltering in place. I want you to know that, okay? The Irish police, everyone Jesus picked out. Every one. The Scottish police, he picked it out. Every one. And he wants me to share it with you out there. The old movies, he picked it out. I'm not some sort of queen of old movie buffs. I praise God with my hands in the air with the old movies because I'm like, that was so cool. I love this movie. Thank you so much. Jesus, amen. I love Jesus, okay? Jesus saved my life through these gases and poisons. Yesterday's program's about the solar system. I'll put it up. It's so cool. Okay? So just to share this a little bit, but the program about the counter-terrorist in London, Jesus picked that. And it's win. It's also win. Because notice there's 2 seasons. Notice I've had BritBox for years. I've seen that. But he said, no, I do what he says. He's been telling me, watch Hope Street, watch this, watch that. I saw this 2 years ago go up. The breaking point, or this new one I'm watching about the counter-terrorist in London. But he says to do that now. Everything I do inside of this terrorist cell, he tells me to do it. Even at the point of time I'm watching what I watch on the television. A big reason for that, which is helpful, is that I am completely alone. So I can focus completely on Jesus. It helps the focus I have. There's no one distracting me or to chat with. I wish there was. I'm very lonely. That's why I like to chat. You can see when I get onto the YouTube. The people at YouTube are as evil as it gets. But at least I can use this to somewhat reach out to humans. Because I'm completely alone in here, being poisoned. And then having to hide in my room, hearing events that I'm forbidden from talking about. Oh, completely forbidden, and I can understand why. This is way, 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 way bigger than me, dude. I'm so in the middle of this. And since I'm in the middle of this, since it's so serious here, I can't allude at all to what I'm witnessing. But since it's such a huge deal, I better just hang out in here and pray and say, Jesus, what should I watch on TV? He'll pick it right out. And he says, put it on the internet when you're allowed, share it with people. So yesterday's viewing and today's viewing is about the solar system. It's so cool. I want you to watch it. If you want to, it's really cool. Please enjoy. And the counter-terrorist of London. But this one I'm not watching right now because it's too much like what happens here. It is, okay? But I'm forbidden from talking about this complex, so I can't say that again. The counter-terrorist of London, it's hitting too close to home. So the solar system is much better for me right now. Yeah, because I'm being poisoned and it's all these things that I can't talk about that are so massive and so big of a deal. And I'm utterly silenced and having to hide in my room. So, right, you can see why a counter-terrorist television show might not be the best viewing. No, because it's, hitting too close to home. And so it's solar system, and this solar system is perfecto. Okay, and I'm going to put it up because I want everyone to see this. It's such a great program. It has all these scientists from Nova. They're such wonderful people. They really are. Okay, but one more thing I am allowed to say. I'm sorry, I'm kind of scattered. I'm all over the place. I thank you for being patient. The poisoning, I just want to reiterate this and emphasize this. I'm being poisoned out of control in here. Okay? I hope I'm off the internet today. I just want to sleep and sleep and sleep like I did yesterday and like I do a lot of the time. Regain my strength. Okay? And I'm looking forward to watching more of the solar system. It's a 5-part series documentary. This is precisely what I need. While I'm in here, I just really want to reiterate and emphasize this. Here come the disgusting sirens. That's where I have my limit. We'll put this on. I want to reiterate and emphasize this. While I'm in here watching solar system or whatever it is that I'm watching on the TV, it is so fucking dangerous. I'm literally hiding out. And there's massive stuff and things I witness that I'm forbidden from talking about. What's going on here on S Street Northwest in Washington, D.C. is so much bigger than me. There are so many human beings involved in what's going on here that I'm very smart for hiding out in my room and just staying out of it. Okay, because my actions speak louder than words. I have to yell because of the fucking heinous savages here. I can turn that back off. I am staying out of it. I am staying safe as I can. There's a reason why I'm hanging out in here and not running around in this house. But I am forbidden from talking about it. Okay, lastly, thank you so much for your patience, whoever is listening to this. I thank you. Here comes another muffler. This is an impossible place to live. I'm waiting to just get out of this city. It's just out there revving. Unbelievable. I'm going to put this back on because this is getting too much. Okay, all right, let's try to stick with what I was going to say and let everybody off the YouTube. I know that people have a life to live. Okay, because of the seriousness of this complex and how I'm probably off the internet, okay, watching the solar system on the television and resting as much as I can while they're racing me back and forth with their poisonous gases. Oh no, and you hear them, but I'm forbidden from discussing what I witness here. Okay, but the kitchen, no, good God, sorry, I am sorry. If I could just ever turn this machine off. and not have to have a sound machine so loud. These fucking tyrant savages here don't let anyone have any peace and quiet. I know they don't. There's their siren. It's back. Just forget it. Give up. Put this back on and get to the point. Okay, I will. Okay, the point. Thank you for bearing with me. The point and the final closing points here. While this is going on in this terrorist cell, yesterday and today, and the day before, but I'm not always allowed to say when, or even that it's going on. I can't talk about it. It has to be something that's not on the internet. But today I can say this on the internet. The bathroom sink on floor 2, my bathroom, all you gotta do is walk up to it, stand 1 foot away or 6 inches like you do. You don't have to go all close to it. You just stand like you do at a sink, like anybody does. I wish I didn't have to shout over this thing. Okay, just walk up to the bathroom sink, okay? And breathe in through your nose. And you can smell the aroma of rotting dead human, decomposing human remains. It's so disgusting. You go, ah, and you say something, you exclaim something. It's a normal reaction. Comes another muffler. Can you hear that? Did these pick up? There's one after the next. That's what I've always said. They don't stop. It's not possible, but it is. They pack them in here. I've never been anywhere where there's this many motherfucking revving mufflers. There's another one. And then after that, the siren erupts out of nowhere, right by the house. It's all the fucking time. This one's just revving. Look, I can't fucking accomplish this narration. That's why this thing is always on. You understand now why I always have that sound machine on? You hear it? Muffler. And that's a quiet one. They get 10 times louder. Mark my words, I testify under God, they get 10 times louder. And there's one after the next, like one will be right behind it. I should just leave this on, I know. Okay. And then right now, there'll be another siren. Woo, woo, they're such fucking savages. Dude, I've been telling you that. Okay. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to close with, and I have already informed the world that the bathroom sink reeks of human chopped up body parts. It's disgusting. You can't go near it. And it's like 24 hours a day. It doesn't go away. It's so fucking disgusting here. I try to stay away because you think about biological waste and hazardous waste. First thing I think about. I don't ever take my scientist hat off. It seems to be part of my creation. I'm not a Nova scientist, no, but I have the same type of hat. This is an analogy. I think scientifically, I think about bio-waste, I think about hazardous waste. This is a wasteland of that in here. It's disgusting what they do on S Street Northwest. I kept everything as much as I could clean. Okay? But I know that there's times on the video where it looks pretty bad, the filth. But that's because the bathroom is so fucking dangerous. There's packed in chopped up body parts and massive other very bad stuff and things that I'm forbidden from ever talking about that goes on in the bathroom. I think people who have listened to this understand I am forbidden from talking about this terrorist cell for reasons. Just watch that London counter-terrorist show, Trigger Point. I am not allowed to talk about that. Watch that show, you'll understand this is not my operation here. I can't go in the bathroom half the time. I can use the bathroom, go to the bathroom, but there's nothing else to do in there. It's packed full of chopped up human remains and other stuff and things that are off the table. I cannot say a thing about it, that are 10 times worse than the dead body parts they're stuffing into the bathroom sink. I have to go in there and get immediately out of the bathroom and come back in here, and that's what I do. The other day, I mopped the floor really, really clean. I was so glad I could do it. The other day, I wasn't allowed to say a word about it until today. But the bathroom floor is at least sanitary enough to not get completely creeped out when you walk on it. Okay, I did not personally want to live like that, and everyone knows this. That bathroom can get so bad. I'm just telling you, dude. So I've said enough. I know I can't talk anymore about this place, but I was allowed to say that they're packing in the chopped up fucking human remains. I'm cussing because I get upset. It's so disgusting. It smells so bad. It's horrifying in this city and what they do on this street. Okay, I cleaned the floor and then they pack them in. I'm so pissed, but at least the floor is sanitary. Okay, they pack in their chopped up body parts. You can't even stand by the bathroom sink. No. So I race to the toilet and I race out. It's never been anything else but racing in and out of there, dude. That's it. That's all you do. And back in here, I'm able to report the poisons. They don't stop. It's so painful, and I'm just gonna rest. When I sleep with that thing. I think people understand why I have the sound machine on. And I get plenty of sleep. I go into REM, I get really rested, and then they poison me more. And this is what we do, but at least I can report it. Okay, God is great. I can report this. And I am not after anybody's religion, not any religion on the planet am I after, because I went off on a tirade yesterday. I'm the one that put into writing, I am the one on record that says there will be no burning of the Quran. No, we're not burning anybody's Bibles or anybody's religious textbooks. I'm just saying, you want to work with people and work with the world, you need to cool it down with your religious clothing. You want to wear religious clothing, do it where it's rational. At the church, at a religious place, at your house. You can't run around all day long dressed in religious clothing and then go and be the biggest sinner, infidel out there. Okay, Muslim terrorists are the infidel. I don't care what they believe they're doing, nobody cares. Okay, Muhammad is not telling Muslim terrorists to do this, to do drugs, to smuggle drugs, to prostitute women and wear religious clothing while they do it. All right? And the Christian terrorists are just as bad. So let me be fair when I'm going after people. It's the white ones and the Arab ones. We know this on the planet, okay? They are your problem right now. The white ones and the Arab ones. Stay focused, please, okay? All right, and as far as me going online, no, I have to shelter in place and stay off the internet. As far as the poisons, no, they have not stopped. And as far as this whole show of dismembering human dead corpses, no, it has not stopped. They're packing them into my bathroom sink. Just go stand right there. Take a big breath through your nose. It is not hard to find them. They're right there, packed in. I'm horrified here. And no wonder why I stay in my room. I can't fucking believe this city, okay? And then all the sirens are still out there. They think, what do they think they're doing here? They're definitely not fighting crime. That's the last thing they're doing here. I'm in here with felony violent crime that you wouldn't believe, and they're protected by the police here to do it. Okay, adios.